Well, top of the morning to you. Coming up on H-Town Live, it is St. Patty's Day, everybody. Grab your green and celebrate with us. Clan Kelly School of Irish Dance is joining us with a live performance. And find out how you can celebrate all day long. We're sharing happenings around town and some lucky deals. And listen up, all you boss babes. You don't need the luck of the Irish. Oh no, we actually have someone that's going to be joining us to teach us how we can regain our confidence in the workplace. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. Whoa, what a start to our day and our week. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. We are stepping into the week and a day of celebrations with the Clan Kelly School of Irish Dance. Give it up. They join me every year for St. Patrick's Day. They're actually going to be joining us and dancing throughout the show. Thank you all so much. Absolutely love them. Thank you all. Beautiful, beautiful. Here's the thing. We also want to take you out to Dublin. This is a live look at Dublin, courtesy of our earthcam.com. They're already getting the festivities underway. I'm not quite sure. What time is it over there, Producer Bree? Do we know? Producer Bree in the house. I don't know. We're going to get the time. That's not my thing. But look at this. I mean, they've been celebrating. It's the afternoon over there. 2:01 in the afternoon, to be precise, or 2:02 if you're watching our clock. I love it. And you know what, you all? I absolutely love St. Patrick's Day. I am Irish. I have to share, so I don't know if you can see it, but these are my Nana's rosary beads, and I actually have on her bracelet that she got, it says Margie, so I'm always thinking of her. And we always celebrate everything in my family. My dad said we truly do, and now my husband loves it too, because life's too short not to celebrate. So I'm actually making my traditional Irish dinner, corned beef. It was going low and slow, Producer Bree, all night. I have it in Guinness. And then I have my corned beef, we have our cabbage, potatoes, and our carrots. And then I make this special jello, lime jello. Everything's green. And then May and I, we actually made cookies. We made Lucky Charm cookies, and Producer Bree got to try some of them. And of course, though, I do want to remind all of you, St. Patrick's Day, it's not just about green beer and fun, but it also commemorates St. Patrick and the arrival of Christianity in Ireland. So we're also celebrating the heritage and culture of the Irish in general. And of course, you know, if you're out and about today, please, whatever you do, celebrate responsibly. We don't want you to end up in the slammer with a leprechaun. That sounds like a nightmare. Now, while we are celebrating here are some events and deals happening around town for St. Patrick's Day. There are also some events for your kiddos to enjoy. That's what I love, is seeing the world through May's eyes and all of these special traditions. I told her the leprechaun brought her a little gift. So we haven't done a leprechaun trap yet. I know that's a thing, maybe next year. But of course, if you want to celebrate throughout the day, I know it's going quickly over on our screen. Don't worry, we have all this over on our website, cw39.com. Producer Bree, you wore your green. You actually helped me produce my life. So you texted me and you were like, don't forget your green. I have to say, green is your color, girl. Oh no, I don't know if your mic's on. Is your mic on? Let's see, get your life. Now you get your life.
Yeah, I do need to get my life.
Yeah. But yeah, I like you in green.
You like me in like a lot of colors.
I do.
Pink, red, green.
Well, so basically you need to wear color.
I mean,
it brightens you up.
Look, you could say all of that. You could say all you want, but when I'm at the store, if the color black looks really good,
black goods looks good.
I'm gonna get it.
I know, it's one of my favorite. Yeah, I always wear this suit for St. Patrick's Day, but I got this fun little headband. May really liked it.
It looks really nice. I like that suit. And
May was like, Mama, headband. But you had some of our cookies. What did you think?
It was really good. I think it was, yes. You need to tell them how you make it, though, unless you're keeping it a hush-hush.
No, this was not a secret. So we make Lucky Charms cookies. I always make them. But May was my little helper. So you have to go over to my Instagram at @mfleckno and see some stories, because we have this toddler tower now, so she can help me in the kitchen. And this little thing, she's 2, you all, 2. She knows how to turn on the KitchenAid mixer. And I was like, girlfriend, slow your roll a little bit. It's going. But the favorite part is she kept eating all the marshmallows, because here's what
she was just grabbing like.
Yeah, I was like, honey, no. Except who doesn't love cookie dough? So this is what you do, and I can post the recipe too. It's a little tedious because you have to get the Lucky Charms and you separate the marshmallows from the Lucky Charms. So that's kind of tedious. So
I think they have like a box of just Lucky Charms marshmallows.
They do, but you need the cereal too. Because what you do is you take a food processor and you blend the cereal, and then you add it to your cookie mix, and then you fold in more of the cereal with the marshmallows you separated with white chocolate chips, and then you bake them.
That sounds amazing.
Well, you had one.
It was really good.
It's technically breakfast.
Yeah.
And also May
Had it
loved
with my
them.
tea.
Yeah,
Yes.
May loved them. She absolutely loved getting all of the marshmallows. But I love celebrating. Like I said, I'm Irish. My husband's very Irish. So May Cooney is a very Irish name. May is short for Marguerite. So I like celebrating our heritage and doing all. I think with me, the biggest thing is keeping traditions alive. So this is all about a tradition. And I have to say, this is probably my favorite dinner that I make. And I actually.
Really?
Yes, I love corned beef.
I've never had corned beef.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
honey. It's delish. It's delish. The seasonings, it's an acquired taste for some.
Yeah, it is.
But I'll bring you a slice. I think it's really good. Mine has been overnight, all overnight. So we'll see. It's going to be really tender. And then, do you like cabbage? Okay. Yeah, neither does Hefe. Do you like carrots?
I do.
Okay, and potatoes, little potatoes?
Yes, of course.
Okay, and then I make this lime jello with this special sauce. Because my great Nana, it has to be lime, because it has to be green.
Yeah.
I was looking everywhere for some soda bread, but I couldn't find any, so we're having rye bread. Yeah, and then a mustard. I make a homemade mustard sauce.
Mustard sauce?
For the corned beef. It has a little horseradish in it.
Oh, yeah, you missed me with that.
It's a little zesty.
I don't eat horseradish.
You wouldn't know. It has like honey in it too. It's just this whole mix. I can't wait to serve dinner tonight. But also just to keep the traditions alive. The leprechaun. Did you ever do leprechaun traps?
No.
Yeah.
We didn't really do any kind of like festive holiday things at the house.
Leprechaun traps weren't a thing when I was little.
But
Yeah, but now they're a thing, and I'm excited when May's old
Shadrika's
enough.
telling us to wrap up now.
Shadrika, fine. And I can't even pinch you. Fine. But here's the thing. We're celebrating all things St. Patrick's Day, but also, Brie, I'm excited because we're celebrating all of the working women out there and how we can regain our confidence in the workplace. CEO of Guts and Grace and author Leanne Mallory is going to be joining us live with some pointers. That's after the break.
Growing up like we do, life isn't obstacle-free.
Y'all need to teach about brotherhood.
Just keep leaning on hope.
Some things are just better at home, like picking out new floors. For a limited time, get up to 40% off your entire project during our spring sales event. Saving on new floors is just better at home. Call or visit EmpireToday.com for your free in-home consultation.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
My son wanted to speak up and he was silenced.
A 26-year-old AI whistleblower found dead in his apartment. The police said suicide, but his parents say the evidence points to something else entirely. News Nation's Brian Enton talks to the parents in their first national television interview tonight on News Nation.
Drama in Overdrive.
You also have been Googling tips on how to cheat on your girlfriend.
Weekdays at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
It's also Motivational Monday, and all of you boss bays, listen up. If you want to regain your confidence in the workplace, we have a treat for you. Joining us to help us out is CEO of Guts and Grace and author Leanne Mallory. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Absolutely. It's wonderful to be here.
Well, I feel like this is something that a conversation I need to have, because I was telling you, I don't always have confidence in every aspect of my life. So first off, what are some of the myths regarding women in the workplace?
Wow, there's a whole bunch, I'll tell you. In fact, my book, Guts and Grace, is really a 13 practice myth buster series. But one of them is that we have to be strong, and really in a way we have to actually work like men to get ahead. So this is true usually in the earlier parts of our career. So much of our workplace culture is dominated by more of a masculine, push, drive, do things a certain way to really succeed kind of culture. But the bottom line is there's almost always a moment in one's career where that is not necessarily a better strategy than actually being your most authentic self. It's not easy to make the leap from one of those moments to the other. Usually it ends up being kind of a career-defining moment, or sometimes it's a breakdown or a burnout moment or some kind of a challenge that we face where we realize like doing it somebody else's way actually isn't working for me anymore. But it takes a lot of courage, kind of faith actually, to trust that if I really listen to my own intuition, if I really trust my own body, let's say if I'm burned out, that I will be able to get to the next place that I'd like to get to. 99.9% of the time, I find that you actually do if you make that leap. But it's almost like you have to surrender the old strategies and everything. We kind of say like what got you ahead won't get you there, like what got you here won't get you there. You have to surrender those old strategies and actually double down on your own self to really do what your body says to do. This is, I think, one of the biggest myths, and it's actually why I wrote the book.
I love this because I was always taught, don't cry, don't show your weakness. I mean, I've been here almost 16 years. I can't tell you how many times I've cried in the handicap stall in this bathroom because I didn't want to show my weakness. Or then I find women go the other extreme where they feel we have to be, too assertive and kind of witchy. So how do we get this like full body, wisdom? How do we connect with that so we can be great, effective leaders?
This is a great example, actually. It's one of the things that I teach in Guts and Grace. In fact, chapters 4 and 5 in Guts and Grace are really oriented about how do I wrangle myself if I have too much emotions, or how do I let myself feel those emotions? And then what's the right balance to strike? What I find is that we tend to, again, we have these aspects of ourselves that are a bit like our Achilles heel or our weakness when we're earlier in our career. But my guess about you, for example, is that emotionality is also one of your superpowers. So it can be a little bit of a road to walk to go from, I cry too much and I don't know how to use this at work and it's getting in my way in some way, to pulling back on it and maybe wrangling it and, kind of reeling it in to fit in the workplace. But at some point in time, it may be that actually spending some time, perhaps not at work, right? Maybe the first time that you're really refining that superpower needs to be in a different context, when you're not being so judged or when there's not so much going on that you're being measured by. But to really be able to refine that, you actually have to go further into it. And so there might be a period of time in your life, again, because something happened. I have a client, for example, right now who's working with a lot of grief because her mom passed away. And what I can tell you is that not only did it make her a better leader to be able to open that part of herself back up again that she'd really shut away earlier in her career, but she's actually gotten a raise and a promotion as a result of the new way that she's leading now that she brought that forward.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible. And you also made me feel better about myself, so thank you for that. For all of the women
You're
watching,
so welcome.
What is the biggest piece of advice? Where can we get started?
Oh, well, again, to get started, I would say there's a practice of listening. I talk about listening to the wisdom of your body, or I also will say listening to your intuition. And frankly, because we're so disconnected, many of us, from our bodies at this moment in time, it's almost the same thing. So it's like, what does your gut say? What is the impulse that you have? What's the thing that you tend to gravitate toward or lean toward? And just starting to say yes to that more of the time, rather than do what you're supposed to do or do what somebody else said you're supposed to do. Again, usually I support women to make these practices in very small ways. So it's not like, going to define their career if it's not quite the right moment or if it's not fully refined the way that they're practicing it. But even if it's just at home, like I start to say yes to what I want to eat for dinner instead of what somebody else said I should be eating for dinner. Or I start to say yes to, an instinct that perhaps it's time to start looking for another job, or perhaps it's time to start asking for a raise, actually. To really trust yourself and to listen if you're feeling something in your body. Will sometimes say like below the neck, if there's a gut instinct, an impulse to go in a certain direction, to experiment with saying yes to that more of the time.
I love this. I want to get a copy of your book. Where can we go for more?
So you can find me at gutsandgrace.com and /book, you'll find the book. And yeah, I'd be happy for folks to check out this work.
Well, I love that. I think guts and grace, that's a great definition. I want to start incorporating that more. I learned a lot about myself from this. So thank you so much. I'd love to have you back on the show.
You're so welcome. I'd love to be back. Have a great rest of your morning.
You too. Thank you. Guts and grace. I'm going to write that down. Well, speaking of careers, Houston Community College is helping everyone get hired. The VAS program at Houston Community College, or HCC, has launched its Pathways Bridge to Careers initiative. Now, this initiative will provide inclusive career services to students with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Program Director and Success Coach with VAS Academy is here to tell us more about this amazing initiative, and we have some really great guests. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I am Dr. Derek Irvin. I'm the Program Director for the Houston Community College VAS Academy. Just celebrated my first year with the college last month.
Congratulations. And what about you?
I'm Madeline Traylor, and I'm the Success Coach for the VAS Academy.
When I read this, I thought that this was really incredible. So tell us a little bit about the program.
So the program has been in existence for over 30 years. We got over 30 years. It was created and established by our Executive Director, Susan Maraska. And we got 3 different locations. I am the Program Director for the Central Campus. We have 2 other locations, the Spring Branch location and then the Missouri City campus. We have some 33 hours of training that we provide our students, and everything from job search, skills and training, interviewing, resume writing. There's a AI course that we have as well. There's business communication, workplace communication. So it's a comprehensive program, hands-on program, where we walk the students through from the beginning to the end, particularly to not just in terms of academics, but also in terms of employment. And ultimately, which is most important for those who want to ultimately live on their own, to live independently.
So tell us about the types of students that go through the program.
Well, we're excited to be able to work with students, neurodivergent students. We're excited to be able to offer them such great opportunities, like Dr. Irvin was saying, just to provide that hands-on, engaged learning. We're excited to be able to provide these students with such a wonderful opportunity that really sets them up for success as if they choose to enter the workforce.
I love this, and you're really, like you said, setting them up for success, and it's so hands-on. Is there a success story that really sits with you?
There's a ton.
Right.
One that comes up very quickly. Her name is Lauren Huffman. She is currently serving as our president of the Eagles Club. So, you know, at colleges and universities, there's always these student organizations. So we just established our Eagles Club for the Vast Academy last fall. She was voted in. We did not appoint her. Her fellow classmates voted her into that role as president. She has done a most incredible job. And to your question about, you know, success stories and how they are, she is so committed. She has been so incredibly committed that she applied for a nationwide search for the American Association of People with Disabilities for a summer-long paid internship. She was one in our program that was selected to go to Washington, D.C. for a paid summer internship.
Oh my goodness, this makes my heart so happy because everyone deserves a chance at education.
Yes, absolutely.
And they need someone to believe with them, and some people need a little extra help.
Absolutely, and they're committed.
They are.
They are committed. When they're focused, they come in, they meet me at the office before I even get there every morning. They're just that excited to be in a college program, on a college campus, ready to learn.
And eager
to learn.
I think we can all learn something from them and not take things for granted and our education for granted.
That's right.
So where can we go for more if we know a student that would like to apply to this? How do they get into this program?
The office we work out of is a central campus. We got 3 different locations, but they want to call for additional information, 713-718-8360. That's 713-718-8360. Or just go and Google HCC or Houston Community College Vast Academy, and that'll pull up our website for any one of our locations.
And Doctor, they're very lucky to have you because I can feel your passion and your heart.
Yes.
You truly care.
It's every morning they're speaking, "Good morning, Dr. Irvin." I've been in education for over 30-something years. I know I don't look like I'm over 30.
No, honey, I was going to say, we need to have
but I have been in education for over 30 years. I started in the Air Force, and I've worked thank you. And I've worked in jail programs with the college. I've worked in teacher certification. But I can say this so far is the best position opportunity I've had thus far in education because they're so committed. They're so committed to their academic journey and wanting to achieve and to be acknowledged and recognized for that achievement.
Well, you're truly incredible, both of you. Thank you for what you're doing and making a difference in these students' lives.
Our pleasure.
Yes, and I mean, it just gives me shivers how you talk about them. We're so lucky to have you. Yes. Well, also, I mean, if you want to learn something, do you want some fun facts about St. Patty's Day?
All right.
You guys want to
Yes.
Cheers, right?
Yes.
All right, well, we have more facts throughout the show, so take this out to the break. And also, fun fact, my birthday's in a month on April 17th. Just saying.
I just celebrated mine last week.
Well, happy birthday.
What's yours? The 8th of March.
My husband's is March 10th.
He's a good person.
Pisces.
He's a good person.
And I'm an Aries, so yeah, you got to balance me. All right, well, we'll have more St. Patrick's Day facts throughout the show. Stick around.
Get epic discounts up to 75% off. From electronics to home decor to everything in between. It's a new deal every week. Just scan the QR code or head to CW39.com and click on Marketplace to start saving money now.
3 parks, 1 spring break pass. Just $79.99. Riding our trains, braving our coasters, or soaring on our Ferris wheels, there's adventure for everyone. 1 pass to the Downtown Aquarium, Kemah Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Buy your pass online now.
My experience with Premier America has been phenomenal. It's like a family. They know you, you know them.
Premier America has always been very consistent, reliable.
Their online bill pay is the easiest I've ever used.
I chose Premier America because it's close to home and I love the people here.
Come visit us at 9630 Westheimer, located in Woodlake Square.
An accident takes only seconds, but the injuries can last a lifetime. If you are injured
injured in an accident that wasn't your fault and you are unsure of what your options are? Call Walker Texas Lawyer. For 40 years, Walker Texas Lawyer has helped people just like you recover millions of dollars in their pocket. Get compensated for your injuries today and call Walker Texas Lawyer, because for him, winning is the only option.
Here's a crazy good sleep package from Rooms to Go. Get this special purchase Kingsdown Queen Pillow Top mattress with ideal comfort and support, plus this versatile adjustable base that will change the way you sleep. Just $8.95 for the package. Yes, you get both. This head-up adjustable base with wireless one-touch control and this special queen mattress, just $8.95. Hurry in. Check it out yourself. On sale for a limited time only at the Rooms to Go anniversary sale.
You know, we had a front row seat from the anchor chair as we watch Houston grow.
Yes, and we watch traffic grow too.
But from bike and pedestrian improvements to more space on toll roads and a new Ship Channel bridge, the Harris County Toll Road Authority is doing its part for mobility.
We should all drive to hectra.org to learn more.
And get an easy tag to keep it moving.
Tuesday on the CW. The future happens here.
Well, we are at that halfway mark, and still to come on H-Town Live. It's National Reading Month, and we want to talk about the literacy trends in Houston. Good friend of the show, Rebecca Roberts, is joining me live to tell us if the kids are opening up the books. And be prepared to be entertained. Clan Kelly School of Irish Dance is back with a live performance. You do not want to miss it. The second half hour of H-Town Live starts after the break.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint, so good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see, that's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
I'm Sharon Melton. Wake up with us and stay connected, Houston. No wait weather and traffic, your go-to source for local news. Up-to-the-minute weather and traffic updates on CW39.com and the CW39 app. Weekdays on CW39.
I'm Art Rascone. If you've had a car crash and you're thinking about handling your own injury claim, here's a great tip. Don't. If things go wrong, you pay the price. You could get in over your head with the insurance company and cost yourself more time and money in the long run. If you've been injured, don't try to do it yourself. Call Terry Bryant and get it right the first time. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Bob Hart's Abishola tonight at 5 on CW39 Houston. Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Good morning, everybody. It's almost 9:30. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Oh my goodness, look at your screen right now. This is an amazing camera shot in Dublin. I want to be here. Well, not really. That's a lot of people for me. But this is our camera, earthcam.com. The festivities have already been underway. It's well into the afternoon. I'm pretty sure they've had quite a few green beers or some Guinness. But whoa, we are going to continue to celebrate throughout the entire show. And we're celebrating something near and dear to my heart, literacy. And as we continue highlighting National Reading Month, let's focus on literacy right here in Houston. Cycle, a local organization helping children strengthen their brain through reading, has seen a major growth in literacy in our area. And I have to say, a lot of it is thanks to my dear friend, Rebecca Roberts, Executive Director of Cycle. She's joining us live to tell us about the trends and how we can keep our kids reading, especially summer's going to be here before we know it, Rebecca.
2 months, Maggie.
I can't believe it.
Can you believe it?
No, I feel like we were just here for Christmas and you're delivering all of the bicycles.
Well, you know, we're working with 3 schools right now. 2 are in Klein ISD and 1 is in Spring ISD. We always have some what we call extra bikes. We like to keep it going all year round. And so the children are right now just doing exactly the same as they do in the fall. They're working away hard to get those bikes.
I love it. So tell us a little bit, if people aren't familiar, what is Cycle?
So Cycle is changing young children's lives through education. And what we do is we ask the student to sign a contract with their teacher and their parent. And so you're probably a really good reader. So you might need to just go up a little bit because you're probably just about on grade level.
Right.
But I could have just either moved into the area or be a pretty poor reader, and that's because of my circumstances as much as anything. So in 2nd grade, I might not even know all of my alphabet. I might be at pre-K level. So how am I going to be able to pass a test in 4th grade? There's no way. So we go in at 2nd grade and we get them. And that is an age where they're still learning to read rather than reading to learn, right?
I love that.
Learning to read. Once they learn to read, they can do anything.
And read to learn.
I think in college, you don't learn to read, you read to learn.
I never thought about it that way.
It's literally at that age, between 2nd and 3rd grade, that's when they change. You have a little one, I have 2 little grandsons, 3 little grandsons now, and I've noticed it with each of them as I did with my own children, and in fact, my youngest brother. I remember the day that the penny dropped. All of a sudden, it clicked. They were, oh, that's what it is. Right. And they could sound it out and they could read, and after that they just get better. So the teacher decides what stage are you at. On whatever stage you're at, they give you a reach goal. It's not a giveaway. I want people to understand that. We don't just give the bikes away.
No, you have to earn it.
You really have to earn it, okay? Right. And part of that is good behavior because Maggie, you're all dressed up there in green and look like you might have quite a good time, I'm sure, in school. You could be a little bit naughty too. So even though you were a great reader, your conduct might need to have been just reined in occasionally. So if you don't have a satisfactory, even if you're the top reader in the whole school, you won't get a bike.
Wow. I love this, because you're shaping the whole student.
Exactly.
In and out, and that's so crucial. It's a life lesson everybody needs. So what are some tips we can do, especially with the summer break? How can we make sure these kids, because if they don't have the teachers and maybe someone's not at home, what do we do?
So one of the best things is the local library. Okay. Now last year we did do the little free libraries as well.
I love those.
And look around in your neighborhood. And you know what? If you live in a nice neighborhood, there might be a not quite as nice neighborhood right next to you. So grab some of your old books. Go and feed them in there. Let's get children reading. So right now it's rodeo. So what have we been reading at home? We've been reading about horses, and we've been reading about cowboys, and we've been reading about clowns of all things, right? So now we're going to go towards Easter. I mean, those of us who are Catholic, we've been talking about Lent and what have we given up, and we're writing stuff down and we're learning, right? Well, now we can start looking forward to Easter. And what is Easter? And we can read about that. You know, whether it be something to do with religion or if it's got something to do with lambs and baby chickens.
You're right.
Okay? And that leads to so many conversations, and then you can get books and you can draw and you can write. And you can get these at the school. Most schools will keep their libraries open during the summer.
Okay.
And I'll check back with you with that, because I know some schools don't, just because, but a lot do, because they're also an area where you go to get something to eat. Yeah, you get your lunch, etc. So often they'll have the library open. But we have the most wonderful local libraries. Yes. Harris County has got some of the best libraries in the country. Let's use them. There's reading, but you can do that if you're just kids together. You know, the children are going to baseball. Well, they could be reading a baseball book. There's so many ways you can engage them. And what I always tell my grandchildren, and I told my own children the same, and I found it as a child. I have 5 brothers, and sometimes I just needed an escape.
That's what my mom did. She would hide and read.
You escape to a different world.
Right.
And I still do it. I was listening to a book coming down here in the car, because I'm obviously not reading while I'm driving, but I was listening to it. And I'm in a completely different place in my head. I mean, I'm still aware of what I'm doing, and you can get so involved and drawn into a story. Now, if these children or any of your children are fortunate enough to have a parent or a grandparent who's willing and able to read with them, do that. It's 5 minutes. It's not a lesson. You don't have to be there for an hour. You will read this. No. It's like, just have fun with it. Right?
Rebecca, I just love you. I could talk to you on and on. I just want you to know, you all can make a difference too. CycleHouston.org. Donate today. Just make a child's day.
Yeah.
And make sure that they can read.
I'm meeting with the bike manufacturer this afternoon.
I can't wait.
So, believe it or not, this year, Maggie, our 200,000th bicycle is going to be given away.
I have to be there for that.
Definitely.
It's
Christmas time, we will be.
All right, well, Cycle Houston, one of my favorite people. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. And throughout the show, we're also celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I know we've been reading about it, May and I, and we're celebrating around the country and world. So folks out in Boston always turn it up for their annual St. Patrick's Day parade, and this year it's not any different. This Instagram video shows parade goers taking over 3.5 miles of an area in South Boston, all decked out in green. Associated Press reported the area is regarded as a center of Irish American heritage, with 1 in 5 Bostonians being of Irish descent. And folks are not the only ones enjoying St. Patrick's Day. Some K-9 officers in Chicago decided to join in on the fun. You also have to check out this video. Chicago Police Public Transit recorded 2 K-9 officers enjoying the snowy streets while patrolling the city's annual Southside Irish Parade. That's a huge one, you all. They also approached some floats, making sure the luck is still present. And here are some more fun facts about the green holiday today. Stick around. We have a special performance coming up on H-Town Live.
Y'all miss. You the one who wanted to let the phone.
Karamo, next on CW39 Houston.
If you've had a car crash and you're thinking about handling your own injury claim, here's a great tip. Don't. If things go wrong, you pay the price. Call Terry Bryant and get it right the first time. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
My son wanted to speak up and he was silenced.
A 26-year-old AI whistleblower found dead in his apartment. The police said suicide, but his parents say the evidence points to something else entirely. News Nation's Brian Enton talks to the parents in their first national television interview tonight on News Nation.
My dad should have been here today, but he was struck and killed while riding his bike.
When you're behind the wheel, pass bikes at a safe distance and look twice for them when turning. Because what happens in an instant can affect everyone for life.
I miss him every day.
Some things are just better at home, like picking out new floors. For a limited time, step into savings with up to 40% off your entire project. Saving on new floors is just better at home. Call or visit EmpireToday.com for your free in-home consultation.
Empire Today.
Most car accidents happen at intersections like this. But if you've been injured, you're at another kind of crossroads. Can you trust the insurance company, or should you call a lawyer? If you want my advice, there's only one way to go. Call Terry Bryant.
Enough of this live look in Dublin, Ireland. They are more than ready for St. Patrick's Day. This is courtesy of earthcam.com. But you don't need to go anywhere. Forget your passport, because we are transporting you into Ireland. It has become an annual tradition here to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with our good friends at Clan Kelly School of Irish Dance. Please welcome owner and teacher Anna Kelly, along with teacher Arlene Torres, and all of these incredible dancers. I feel like I've watched them grow up before my very eyes.
Yeah, they were little when they started.
I just love this, and I love celebrating you. You know I'm going to reach out to you every single St. Patrick's Day. So tell us a little bit about Clan Kelly.
Clan Kelly, I started it about 9 years ago this year. Clan Kelly clan means family, and then Kelly is my last name. So Kelly family. So we really do feel like a family at the school, and that's one of the things we pride ourselves on.
And I love it because a lot of the siblings are dancing there too. And you know this all too well. Yes. Arlene, you have to share your story, a little bit of your background.
My once-a-year story.
No, it gives me chills.
Well, I started dancing at 3 in Dublin, Ireland. I saw the footage there, craziness. And I competed like these guys, and I won 2 world championships. And then I went on to join Riverdance when it first started at the Eurovision. And I stayed with them for about 2 years. I was a principal dancer, and then I moved to Lord of the Dance, where I toured for another 8 years, and I was a principal dancer with Lord of the Dance.
What was the best part of all of that?
Well, it's like a whole other lifetime right now. But I guess traveling, seeing the world, it's something I never would have done by myself. So Irish dancing took me a long way.
It did. And now you have boys, but they're dancing.
I have, 4 boys. They all dance. Right now, we still only have 2 that are dancing, because one is actually living in Ireland right now, and he goes to college there. And the other one's a senior in high school, about to graduate.
Incredible. And you all have won a ton of, trophies. I don't know, what is the proper term? Recognition? Titles?
Yeah, championships.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, they do a great job.
What is your favorite part about seeing the tradition continue?
Well, it's fun to see dancers that I dance with. I now have their children with me. And one of the little ones here today, Audrey, her mom was a championship dancer with Clan Kelly.
Oh my goodness.
So, you see the generations coming.
Well, in May, I've got her ready. She's going to be. She's done her tutu. You all, I want you to look at your screen. They're going to be performing throughout the entire day. But first, you get a sneak peek of a performance right now. So we'll step to the side. What are they going to be performing for us, ladies?
Audrey's going to be doing a reel, and then the rest of them are going to be doing a treble jig.
All right, take it away. Clan Kelly School of Irish Dance. are so incredibly talented. Everyone, bravo. I am so incredibly proud of you, and I've watched all of you dance. This is just incredible. How can we reach out to you, especially, you know, I have my little one. Yeah. How old can we start? I mean, we have the teeny tiny, is she still over there? Come here, sweet pea. Do you want to come take a bow? How old is she? 4. 4? Oh my goodness, come on, honey. You deserve to take a bow. Come here. You did so good. You are so brave. That's not easy to get up there. Do you love it? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite part about dancing?
I just love dancing.
You love dancing. I love it. She loves dancing. They all love dancing. I just feel like I'm part of the clan and the family. So thank you all so much. Where are you all headed now? You have a full day of events, right?
The next is Children's Museum. And then we're moving around the city into all the pubs.
All right. Well, you all be safe out there, and you're so talented, and you just continue to blow me away. Keep making your magic.
Thanks for having us.
And if you don't follow them on Instagram, you have to, and also over on their website. Oh, she's like, I'm done. She's the true star of the show. I absolutely love it. Stick around. There's more to come. Thanks. Great.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house. When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for over 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours. Whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition, when you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
Here's how the lawyers at Terry Bryant helped Glenda.
The doctor that I work for actually recommended Terry Bryant. They absolutely know what they're doing, and without hesitation, I would recommend Terry Bryant to anyone who's in doubt. They genuinely care. That, to me, is the main key component to everything. You already feel better knowing that they're there for you.
From the moment you walk into Renew, your world opens up to a whole new set of possibilities. So if you have missing or failing teeth, or don't like the way your dentures fit, come visit us at Renew. Because at Renew, we make things possible. A set of stronger, tougher, more secure teeth in one day possible. Sitting at a fire pit eating s'mores possible. Or biting into an apple possible. It's time to make endless possibilities possible. Renew. Science with a smile.
3 parks, 1 spring break pass, just $79.99. 1 pass to the Downtown Aquarium, Kemah Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Buy your pass online now.
Well, let the madness begin. It is time to fill out our brackets. And Houston earned a #1 seed in the NCAA tourney for the 3rd straight year. They are pure fire, you guys. The Cougs will open against first-time qualifier SIU Edwardsville in Wichita, Kansas on Thursday. It's in the afternoon, so a lot of us are going to be watching. Houston enters the tournament having won 13 straight games. The 30-4 Cougs also won 26 of 27, and with a sweep of the Big 12 regular season and tournament championships. U of H has advanced to at least the 2nd weekend of 5 straight NCAAs, but were knocked out in the Sweet 16 the last 2 years. That was really hard, especially when it was here. Tip-off on Thursday is at 1 p.m. in Kansas. And Texas A&M men's basketball officially learned its seeding, opening round opponent and location for the NCAA tournament. The Aggies are officially locked into the 4 seed in the South region in my home state, Denver, Colorado. With a 4 seed, the Aggies earned their highest seed since 2016. In the first round, A&M will take on 13 seed Yale. The Yale Bulldogs finished the year 22-7, winning the Ivy League title. Tip-off is scheduled for Thursday at 6:45 p.m. My husband is an Aggie, so we'll be watching. And the Texas Longhorns will be dancing again. They are one of the last 4 teams in the NCAA tournament. Texas managed to keep its hopes alive after beating Vanderbilt and Texas A&M in the SEC tournament before losing to Tennessee. Head coach Rodney Terry will now look to add to his resume that looks as follows: 61-35 record, 4 NCAA tournament wins, and 1 Big 12 tournament title. Whoa. Now, the 19-15 Longhorns will take on the Xavier Musketeers Wednesday at 8:10 p.m. in Dayton, Ohio. The winner of the game will face 6th-seeded Illinois in Milwaukee on Friday. I know to a lot of us it sounds like I'm speaking a foreign language. Don't worry, we will help you fill out your bracket. And obviously we cannot forget the ladies. Now to Texas women's basketball. The Longhorns will be a #1 seed for the NCAA tournament. This marks the first time since 1987 and 88 that Texas has earned #1 seeds in back-to-back tournaments. UT will take on the winner of a first 4 game between High Point and William and Mary in the first round on Saturday. That first round game will be hosted at home at Moody Center, which they are 15-0 this season. The 31-3 Longhorns will make their 37th appearance in the NCAA tournament. They say don't stop believing, but they stopped believing. Did you guys hear about this? The party was over quick during Journey's performance at Rodeo Houston Friday night. The show was canceled just a few songs into the sold-out performance after a small electrical fire sparked a power outage. Rodeo Houston says attendees can choose to either donate the ticket value to the rodeo or claim a refund. Additional details will be released in the coming days. I know a lot of people were disappointed. I even had a friend fly in for this. Could you imagine? Meanwhile, it was a day celebration at Rodeo Houston's Go Tejano Day. Thousands packed NRG Stadium for one of the rodeo's most popular events. The day is dedicated to celebrating Latino culture, bringing together music, food, and traditions that are deeply rooted in Western heritage. Go Tejano Day offered a variety of entertainment across the rodeo grounds, from performances by mariachi groups to traditional Mexican folk dancing. Attendees enjoyed a full day of live music, food, and cultural exhibits. And I can't believe it. This is the last week to rodeo, you all. Yes, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo have, though, some incredible events lined up for today. Rodeo Houston Super Series 5 Round 2 starts at 6:40 tonight. And Texas native Charlie Crockett will take the Rodeo Houston stage at 9 p.m. And before we go, we want to thank all of our incredible guests today who were on the show. Be sure to follow them over on Instagram. Here is a look at all of their handles on the screen. Don't worry, we'll also have this posted over on our website, CW39.com. Click on the H-Town Live tab. Also, I'm really excited about this week. Producer Bree and I have been hard at work getting some incredible guests. So here is a look at who will be on the show this week. Tomorrow, Marianne Klein, one of the last long-living survivors of World War II, will recount her journey during one of the most tragic events in history. Then on Wednesday, the voice of Brubeck will join us in studio to discuss their upcoming concert and perform. And on Thursday, Mr. McKinney and Friends is back. We're actually going to be live with him as we highlight and celebrate Women's History Month. And with that, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. Please celebrate responsibly, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more H-Town Live. In the meantime, bye for now. Don't forget your green.